Have we built in our world a wall of rules and logic so thick that it keeps love and connection out? Are we losing what makes us human? The ability to love and be loved. This is one of the biggest problems we face today. It's something we need to think about. If we don't want to fall into a world where everything is over-organized and people get lost in the system. We hear people talking about this now. They say there's too much control, too much government, too many rules. They say humanity is being turned into numbers and data run by computers and systems. Rules, of course, are needed when there are so many of us living together. But the way they work now is the same for everyone. They don't care who you are as a person. And this makes life feel colder, less human. It wasn't always like this. In smaller, older communities, people knew each other personally. They didn't need so many rules because everyone understood each other's quirks and faults. If someone was a bit odd or even sick in the head, they weren't sent away to an institution. The community would just accept them and work around it. People would shrug and say, "Oh, that's just how he is," and they'd carry on. For example, Marie-Louise von Franz remembers a man in the village where she grew up. His father was a kleptomaniac. He couldn't stop himself from stealing. When we moved in, the son came to our house and said, "If anything goes missing, just come to me. My father probably took it and I'll give it back." That man didn't need to go to a mental hospital because the community understood and helped. They didn't treat him as a problem to fix, but as a person to accept. This way of living worked because people mattered to each other. Even if someone was difficult or different, they still belonged. The community would carry them, faults and all. It was personal. And because it was personal, there wasn't so much crime or need for harsh rules. People had freedom because the community trusted them to just be who they were. Now, we've lost that. We've replaced personal relationships with systems and structures. But we need to bring that personal touch back in some way. We need to remember how to see people as they are and accept them, flaws and all. That's what makes life human, and it's something worth saving.